Yep.
Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, y'all should have heard what I just heard before we went live. Just to do a
Yep.
test. So
I'm a little piggy.
we're just doing a little test because I just got a light in and everything. I also had a green screen come in, but it's fucked up on my end. I don't know why.
I haven't look at my hair looks like I was outside wrestling a grizzly bear, but
Oof.
that's okay.
Yeah, move that over.
I need some Brill cream.
Oh Jesus
Little
Christ.
dabble do ya? You ever hear those commercials? The old Brill cream commercials?
Nah.
Brill cream, a little dabble do ya?
Nah, I heard the little dab would do you part but from something else, but
Yeah.
I didn't hear it from that specific commercial.
Kind of odd. I went and played a $5 ticket today. I didn't get anything on it, but this popped out of the West Virginia lottery machine.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
That's a
that's
lot of
just like
money.
yeah. And they got more than that. They got instant tickets, promotions. Man, look at that.
Holy shit. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah. The instant ticket sales out of one day.
Damn.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. So it pays to own a lottery machine.
Oh, for sure.
So the little joint that I got the beer out of, they sell cigars, vape devices and shit, cigarettes. I seen this on the shelf and I wanted to try it, so I picked it up. I didn't even ask the
Right.
price. Whipped out the credit card. I said, "Holy shit, $18!"
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
why I normally just stick with the Four Locos.
but that's got a very unique, crisp taste to it. It doesn't taste like any other beer you've ever had,
Right.
and it's almost got a like a light lime taste to it. So zero carb, super crisp, light beer. And if you look at it down on the bottom there, see it's got 80 calories, 4% alcohol, but no carbs.
Damn.
This would be good for Mark Fagan to try.
Oh, for sure. In fact, speaking of Mark, let me text him and see what he's doing.
Yeah, tell him to hop on. Got nothing better to do with today's time. I just got to do a little laundry tonight, but I'm too damn lazy to do that.
Yeah, and I keep getting asked, how many days do I have left until this trip? I got 10 days left to go on this trip.
There you go. You're looking a little dapper today. Got a nice fresh shave and
I
nice
didn't cut my
do.
hair. I didn't cut my hair or anything like that, so I still got the same hair.
Hair looks good. I'm thinking about getting some hair dye.
Like Mark with Just for Men.
Yeah, because if you look on the sides and that, you can see on the side over here. See how light gray it is? It almost looks like
Yeah.
it's just a patch of shit going into nothingness.
Yeah, kind of like Bigfoot with like the patches of like black spots on the fur.
Yeah. So I figure I might try that next. Either that or shave the damn head.
Like Wicked Vapor.
My hair used to grow real fast and long, like yours.
Yeah.
Yours grows pretty quick. I used to have
Yeah.
real thick hair.
Dude, the last time I cut my hair, I think was in November of 24.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, I let it grow out. And by like summertime or whatever, my hair was like down
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah. It's like when I was younger, I had like Beatles hair. Like
Oh
Paul
yeah,
McCartney.
then
Yeah.
I had to fucking cut this hair.
The
That I was like,
Beatles do.
yeah, I had to cut this. I was like, you know what? Let me cut it and things like that. Surprisingly, no views on YouTube. What the hell?
Well, all things considered, Dylan, we're doing a test stream, And
Well,
being
I
a
know what Mark's
test stream,
doing.
what's he doing?
Hungover, laying down, watching TV.
Oh, tell him to get off his happy ass and join us. He can join in on the fun.
Oh, that's funny. I just told myself, I was like, Brian Ferguson just said, get off your happy ass and come join us.
uh,
Oh, that's
Poor
funny.
Nick. I was chatting with Nick earlier today. He lost all his power.
Oof.
Yep. I said, I hope you didn't lose anything in the way of food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that would be bad if you lost everything with food.
Uh, that's the worst because if you got your freezer stocked up,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because then everything's going to get defrosted, and then he's going to have to throw everything out. It's just the worst.
yeah. I've had that happen here before. About a year and a half ago, we lost power for almost 48 hours.
Oof.
And that's rough because, when you stock up on meats and shit, you really can't do much other than run down the street and buy ice. So you're down to what, 8 days left?
10.
10 days. Ah, man.
Let me also send him. Let me send the link to Mark on Facebook so that way he can get off his happy-go-lucky ass and join us.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Because I know. Here's the weird thing with that too. Like, so as you know, I said the trip was on in 10 days.
Yeah.
Every time I do like one of those countdown clocks,
Yeah.
it'll sit there and be like, "Oh well, your trip is in 9 days, 23 hours, and like some odd seconds."
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, where are you getting 9 days from? It'll just sit there, confuse the hell out of me,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the hell?
That's it. Time flies when you're having fun, man. I know. Just seemed like yesteryear. And shit just rolls around and it's 20 some years later and you've accomplished things and then you got taken 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So you don't get very far.
No, yeah, that is so true.
And it's just one of those things that life will pass you by if you let it.
Oh yeah,
And if you don't do something about it and don't do something to further your interest in life and try to better yourself, it'll just blow by you. And next thing you know, you're laying on your deathbed.
no, yeah. It's like even if you, it's even like what my, I think my grandfather on my mother's side of the family always told me, like, if you don't, if you just sit there and do nothing with your life and you just constantly stay home,
Yeah.
you're gonna be on your deathbed sooner than you think.
Yep.
And that was and that conversation would always sit there and be after. He would always sit there talk about like
Yeah.
his war stories, like World War II and shit like that.
Yep.
And it's like I don't want to talk about the war. I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
My grandfather would always sit there and you would think you know you would think he's sitting there ignoring you, but what he always chose to do was that selective hearing.
Yeah. And, well, looks like Benny Vapes is coming on at 4 o'clock. We gotta send Hanky an invitation that we could all join together.
Let me go back on Facebook.
Get on Hanky's show somehow.
Yeah, because I don't. It's 3:30, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 8 o'clock over where he is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's what 14-hour difference
5 hour.
between 5 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, 14 hours is Australia.
Yeah,
How about the punk rock vapor and Birdman getting the show together?
that would be cool if Punk Rock Vapor came on. I know. I think he was on
Yeah.
Joff's show and everything.
Right. Right.
Not Joff. Yeah, he was on Joff's show. I know he was on
Yeah.
Big Show as well.
Yep. So what type of light did you get?
If I can get the box, it is this one. This InnoGear video conference light.
Yeah. I think that's one of the ones I mentioned to get before. It works, you know.
Yeah, I can
Oh, you
strap it
get,
to the TV. I can strap it to my computer, or I could have it sitting right on the desk.
now, has that got a little clip that goes on the top? Oh, okay. Yeah, that
As
works.
as Mr. Fagan just texted me. LOL. I ain't moving, son.
Tell him to lay flat on his happy ass and use his tablet. He can join in. Tell him I said, get his ass moving, get the tablet going. Use his stubby fingers, and he could type on the keyboard. Tell him get them sausage fingers to work. We got 3 people, 2 on Rumble and 1 on Twitch.
Yeah, it's just everybody getting on freaking YouTube at this point.
Yeah.
Especially since today is Sunday, everybody just wants to relax until they had to go back to work on Monday.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot happening on Sundays. I used to dread Sundays because I always had busy Mondays.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes
I
I'd have
think
to.
I think Vic did his show today.
Yeah, I was on with him. Me and
Cause
Eric Goodwill.
I know I was supposed to watch it or whatever, but I completely missed it because I didn't go to sleep till like 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Wonder if Mark monitors his email.
I have no idea. He probably does, but he changed that like pre-recorded message right before it goes to voicemail and shit like that. He
Yeah.
says he gets too much spam calls.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get spam calls all the time, and they don't stop. And I'm on a do not call list, but they still do it.
Oh yeah, those spam calls literally get completely and utterly annoying, especially those Chinese calls where they're like, "Oh, we're just calling about your car's extended warranty." He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
I had a Chinese lady the other day, and I couldn't understand her, but I heard her say that record the call, and I'm thinking, I said, "Who are you and where are you calling from?" And then the next thing you know, they're trying to pull this police fund thing to get money off me. And it's like, fuck you.
They tried to hit me with that too. They even tried sending emails to me just to try to get money off me. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Oh, they get a hold of everything and then they just keep blasting away at you, you know?
No, the worst is the spam text messages, and then they sit there when you curse them out. They start getting defensive over shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
bro, why are you getting defensive for when clearly you you just came at me looking for money because you want to scam and you have no life,
Hey,
shit like that.
shoot a link over to Nick. Maybe he'll join in.
Let me go here, there.
Yeah, he might do that. Looks like Jeff Apes is doing a lot of liquid reviews.
Oh yeah, because it looks like, yeah, he may get some mods in from ESEG 1,
Yeah,
but now it's more so of, I think, him just doing what Marks was doing, just getting the liquids, reviewing them, and even same thing with certain disposables too. He's just getting
right.
that in, reviewing that, like Bick is too.
Yeah. Well,
Nowadays, you
I told Vic today and Sabina, I said they ought to do a juice review together.
Nathan, you shut your mouth, you son of a bitch. No, but yeah, nowadays it's just Mark, Josh, and Bick that's getting all the same shit. You know, whether it's disposables, e-liquids, or mods, that's just that's just all the reviewing, and
Yeah, yeah,
it's like, what's the point of even doing reviews or being a reviewer if you're not gonna sit there, go the whole mile and review, like, especially all the high end stuff too.
right, right, right. Well,
And
when you think about it, dude, there's not any hardware coming out.
right, but
So
what I'm saying is, even when there was, I mean, if you look at it statistically speaking,
yeah,
only 3 people that were doing any high end reviews:
yeah,
Grim, Bogan, Jay.
right.
That's it. You
Yep.
didn't see. Yeah, I'm not trying to shit talk everybody else, but you didn't see Batman doing any reviews for high end shit. You didn't see.
No, you didn't.
You didn't see Mark doing it. You don't see Twisted 420. You didn't see Tony B, Mike Vapes,
Right.
ST, and nobody else that we physically know.
Yeah,
Do anything on high end shit.
that's it.
And nobody like it. Here's what I found out about that too. When you
What's that?
state the factual information about stuff like that,
Yeah,
nobody likes it, bro. The only 2, maybe 3 high end things that I have: Billet Box, that Harpy,
yeah,
the Def Mods,
right.
the green box that I have up on the shelf.
Yeah,
That's really it. The Billet Box I somewhat did in a review with the Wicked Alpha, but that's just about it.
yep.
But other than that, especially when it comes to mods like Billet Box, a majority of these new vapors don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck a Billet Box is.
Nah, they never heard of it.
It-
You know what they see out on the thing? They see the Ascent kit
yeah, they see all
because
those starter kits. They see the
yeah,
disposables.
they don't even know what a vicious ant spade looks like. You know?
Exactly, because these companies are. either closed down for like permanently, or they're just sitting there taking a break.
That pissed me off about Billet Box, though. They should have went out to California, regrouped, farmed their work over to China because they have all the machinery.
Right.
I would still buy a billet box made in China. I have no problem with that.
Right, but here's the thing: SXK is already making clones of the Billet box,
Yeah,
but their inception of it is making it with the fucking charging port.
yeah, they're charging a lot.
And for just for that alone, they're charging like $120, give or take.
And
Which is
if you look at the design of the billet box, it's tried, true, and tested.
exactly.
Now, you're not going to get much more than that out of a billet box. The design is there, it works. People are used to it.
Yep.
But nowadays, people want disposable. Pull the little rubber pluggy out, pull the little thing that covers the airflow off, and just vape.
Right, but it's not even that as well. It's just the simple fact that yes, they do want the disposables because they're way cheaper. They're like 5, 10, $15 over at the local mom and pop bodegas and shit like that. But
Look at
even on
Mason. Ask. Is this a show about vaping?
that's Nathan.
Yeah,
But yeah, even at these local bodegas, they're like 5, 10, $15 just for a disposable.
yeah.
Even with the deals, you can get like two, three of them for like 10, 15, 10, 15, or even $20. A majority of these people are also taking into consideration
Oh,
of,
you can't see that. Yeah, you can.
they also, don't even want to. Oh no, they also want to sit there and bitch and moan because of money, the money
Yeah,
aspect. So we don't have the money to buy all these high end things,
right.
and it's like, who gives a shit? You know, it's like if you want to vape, at least don't get a disposable.
Yeah.
Especially after Hunky already did a test on the shit. There's a lot of fucking lead in the shit,
Oh, yeah, yeah. No,
so you
that's
don't
what
even know what else
scares me.
you're putting it into your body because of that shit.
Yep.
That's why I choose to do the hobby side shit and do the rebuilds.
Yep.
And like I said, majority of these people, they don't really fucking understand it.
Oh, they don't want to understand it, dude. It's just one of those things where they want easy access, quick in and out of the pocket. Take a hit, you're satisfied.
Exactly.
They don't want to do any extra work like filling up tanks. They don't
Right.
want to carry a bottle of juice around. They don't want to have to dry burn coils. They don't want any of that stuff.
Right, but that's when the whole subum coils come into play.
Yeah,
Okay, it's one thing to not want to, dry burn coils,
right.
prime up your cotton and shit like that, and cut leads of cotton and coil off and shit like that. But
Yeah,
that's why protocol came out with the nerve.
yeah.
So that way somebody can get something like a billet box
Right, right, right.
or something like this SXK that I picked up for like $77.
Well, that's why I use that Raga pod. I could use the Spire coils and
Right.
pop them in, ready to go.
And that's why I was telling one of my friends, like, listen, this is better than fucking vaping it on a disposable because you don't know what the fuck you're putting into your body. This
Right.
is better because of the simple fact that all you have to do is let me build the atomizer for you, or pop in a sublim coil,
Yeah.
throw the coil away when you're fucking done, and vape
Yep.
vape whatever juice I fucking have.
Yeah.
Or at least order some fucking juice.
Yeah. Got a question for you. How much did that green screen cost?
I have no idea. That's something my father would be able to answer because he's the one who randomly ordered it and said that he wanted me to be surprised.
There you go. Now that green screen, is it just too narrow to use, or is it?
Too small, I think.
Yeah. So that's more like for super close up.
Yeah, super close up shots. I think I still have the email that my father sent me with that. Oh, that green screen was like $20.
That's not bad. Now, if you're on like with me and you, that might work because it's narrow enough to fit behind you, and it should work. You
Right,
could
you
always
would you would
try it.
think you would think that would work, but like I said, it's supposed to go in the back of your chair and things like that. And then when it's on the chair, it's just too small. Even when I go to turn it around
Yeah,
with the green screen on the front of my chair,
yeah.
it still looks so small and everything.
What would happen if you flipped it on its side? Would you get enough
Probably, but the
width?
but the strap is supposed to just go on the top, hit the top of the chair.
Well, there's a fix for that, dude. 3M makes those Velcro strips that are sticky
Right,
on. You could stick a couple of those on the back of your chair and just tack it onto that and go lengthwise with it.
right. That's what I was thinking. But my father made the joke. He was like, "Oh, I should send that to Mark and see who takes longer, you folding that or Mark doing the coil build." Because he sees me struggling with it. He's sitting there just making fun of me, laughing
Mark
at me
the
with this.
Mark the 4 hour strummer.
Takes two
Yeah,
hours to put the coil in the atomizer. It's 4 hours to strum it.
I remember that one day he was there for almost 5 hours. Remember?
Yeah,
I think I think he was just drinking too much.
yeah, it's like an hour to put the coil in, and fucking four
Yeah.
hours just to strum it. It's like what the fuck.
Yep. He was taking his damn good old time. And then when he fucked it up, remember, he had to redo
Oh, I remember during the one.
it.
I remember during the one Saturday show, fucking, he was getting on Angela's ass about the fucking tank leaking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, bro, shut the fuck up at this point with fucking tanks leaking. You're the one who fucking built it. Just take
I think
accountability.
I think there's been a couple instances where I think Angela was ready to clock him one.
As my father's watching it, some way somehow, I think on Rumble.
Oh, I'll tell you what, internet was down for me yesterday all night long.
Oof.
All I could do is sit here, play with my dog. I didn't even have cell phone use because I'm in
Oh
that
yeah.
Faraday cage, you know. Because I usually use Wi-Fi calling over the internet.
Right.
Xfinity sent me an email saying it was going to be down for a while. I said, "Fuck, can't do nothing, can't watch anything." So I played with my dog and his ball. I drank 10 beers.
Oof.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I like the light though. That's perfect.
Yeah, just right on the side where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
When on top of that, when my father,
I'm
when my
trying to
father,
figure out a way to rearrange my space here, and I want to get rid of the table I got in here because I'm on a dining room chair and get one of them little laptop stands where I can swivel it around, maybe sit on the couch or something like that.
right. Well, my father, when my father and I were talking, he thought of the light being on top of my TV, where the lights are shining down on me and everything
You
else,
could,
where the light's still gonna be hitting me in the face.
the only problem with that is you get your like the nose, you get the shadow below,
Yeah,
and you kind of look funny, you know.
yeah.
It's
That
better
that's why.
having it coming from the side.
Yeah, that's why I put it on my left side, so that way I
Because
can really
if you
view it.
see mine, see how I've got the overhead light on, but you can see the shadows on my face from the glasses.
Yeah, it's just
That's
some of
the
the
only
shadows.
drawback.
Even by your nose too, you can still see the shadow.
Right, right. So doing it overhead, not a good idea unless you got a fill light coming from the side where you're going to see the strong
Right.
shadows.
Even with the light being here, you can still see some of the shadow from like the right side of my nose, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
but see,
But other
that's
than that,
acceptable.
right.
And if you put it dead on, you're going to look too flat in the colors,
Yeah.
you know. Because I thought about getting one of them little table lamps put on my table, and I have one in the room, and I could put it on. It's got a little LED bulb in, but then I'm gonna like a yellow cast on me, you know.
I could even change the color to orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
I just did.
There you go.
So at least I have some sort of color in my face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Looks good, Dylan. Looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a start, you know. Yeah, well, you're working with a small environment around you.
Right.
You do what you can do. Now, if
Oh
I
yeah.
turn this overhead off, as you can see, I start getting dark on one side of the face, light on the other because of the window.
Right.
And it looks kind of funky, you know. It looks like I got
Yeah.
a black eye on the one side. So I keep that
Right.
on just to get some light on me. I might try that little table lamp I got.
Yeah. That's why and I think my father forget forgetting the light of the green screen, but like I mentioned, that green screen with it being so short the way it is,
Yeah,
it just doesn't go look good. Especially I went into Zoom before you texted me again to send the link. I was in Zoom fucking with it, and it didn't turn out well.
right, right, right.
So I told him, I said, yeah, no, we need to do some shit with this, and that's when he made the joke about sending it over to Marks
Yeah.
to see who could do shit fastest, the fastest, me putting that away or Mark doing the build.
I also had an idea, and I tried it with mine that time. Remember, I had a shoe box that I put my laptop on so I would get more of a downward
Right,
swing. That might work for yours too.
right. I mean I can clip this on my computer away from.
Now I'm talking
As my
about
father
raise.
said, read his comment, but I don't see the YouTube chats popping up.
Well, I was thinking that would raise your laptop, and then you get more of a natural look. So if you got like a phone
Oh
book,
shit! There is a shit ton of YouTube comments.
oh
So
really? That's
yeah, so
cool.
we have Night Clover, Leanne Mangan, oh Leanda Magden,
Yeah.
Nathan of
Oh
course,
yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing
and
a
Ron
ton of
Jeremy.
people right now. Yep.
So Night Clover says hey, Leanda says evening all. Nathan
There you
says
go.
what is being tested? You're in the New York office,
There you go.
and then Leanda just waves to you and waves to me. Ron Jeremy says, "See, it's funny." Being the joke that I mentioned to you before about who could do things the fastest, me doing the putting the thing away, and my father and Mark doing the whole build stream shit.
Yeah.
And my father said, "Orange, you'll look like Trump." Joe Jose, how are you doing, good sir? Oh shit, Mr. Intense.
Yeah, Mr. Intense.
For those who want to come on, feel free. Ooh, where's my live chat? There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, because I made this announcement 2 to 3 different times, I am leaving for Mr. Fagan's in the Fagan Estates in roughly 10 days. As my camera just froze on my end, I don't know why.
You're still looking pretty good over here. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Not
Vaping
just like
Snowman, how are
faded
you
out.
doing,
There
good
you go.
sir? So yeah, I leave in 10 days. So that means next Friday, August 1st, and that following Friday, August 8th, I will not be doing a live stream at all. But I will be doing a stream with freaking Mr. Fagan.
I like this mod. It's pretty cool.
That is a nice little mod.
Yeah, it's that La Petite box by Vaponaut and Wismec, and I got the Steam Tuner's Edge on top. It's a nice little mod.
Yeah.
I got 10,311 hits on
Oof.
it.
Vaping Snowman's in chat. And my father says, "Yay!" like a little fucking infant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. There's Craig
Craig
D.
D!
Craig, you want to join us, man? Craig can come on in
Craig
if you
D,
want.
you
Oh,
get your Scottish behind in this not Zoom room, this Rumble Studios room now.
yeah, do it. Send Doug and Lucy one too if you want.
I can try with Dougie to see if he'll come on. What? I forgot my phone's right in front of my face and I'm over here looking like a dumbass trying to fucking send it. Holy fuck.
Ah, that happens. Shit happens, man. Craig, why don't you join us, man? More than happy to help have you on. Yeah, see if Dougie will join in on us.
I just sent the link to Lucy.
Yeah. Gotta wonder how she's been doing. Yeah, I was gonna join Simon's show last night, but I had no internet to speak of whatsoever.
Oof. I forgot
Yeah,
Simon did his.
well, the problem, like I said before, I'm limited to Xfinity in the apartment building. I tried to get Verizon's 5G home internet and T-Mobile's, but I have no service beyond the door to the balcony.
Right.
So I bought a $500 unit as an antenna so I can get my 5G in here, but I've got no way to get the damn wire outside.
Right.
I drilled a hole halfway through the wall and hit a metal plate. I said, yeah,
Oof.
that's enough. Can't do that.
Oof. And
Not to
Craig D,
mention the
pipe
fact that
down.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the landlord, because it's their building.
Yeah. Oh, I think Leanda said your mod looked amazing.
Oh, thank you, Leanda. Appreciate that, ma'am.
I think Craig D's being a little too loud in chat.
He needs a timeout.
Not, don't make me get Nightbot to pipe you, to turn you down.
Now, on that Nightbot, how does that work?
Basically, they'll have a they have a website that they can do. You can log in or whatever. Whenever you do a live
Yeah,
stream, it automatically becomes a moderator for your channel, and
yeah.
all of a sudden it'll just start coming into chats when you're live,
Hmm.
and it'll start booting people, timing them out, and things like that. Dougie's in chat.
Dougie, join in.
Doug, I sent you a link to come on in, brother.
I get Craig D to come in if he wants to join in. Need it. Oompa Loompa.
Craig D, you clicked that link, you son of a gun. No, but big shout out to Dougie and everything with what he's going through. I don't want to disclose his what he's going through out there, But big shout out to Dougie and
Yeah,
everything. Dougie, myself and Brian, we're here for you. We love you. We're always gonna
yep.
be here for you and things like that. You
We're
already
all
know from what
family.
you already know from what you and I spoke about. If you ever want to call me, text me, feel
Yeah,
free. You know, I'm always here to pick up a phone call.
that is true. Now, if I just get a little bit of hair dye for tomorrow, I'll be doing pretty good. Gotta get rid of all that gray hair on the side.
Oof.
Oh, I hate that because my hair used to be nice and soft and supple years ago.
Right.
And as you get older, it gets thinner, but it starts getting really wiry. You wake up in the morning, it looks like you got chicken hair.
Oh no! When I had my long hair and everything, and it would be down here.
Yeah.
Every time I woke up, my hair would be all over the place, looking like I got electrocuted.
Oh, yeah.
And one of my teachers used to make fun of my hair. She's like, "Oh, you don't have long hair. You have Dylan hair." So what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, you were just a handsome little critter.
Ugh.
She
But it's
might have had
been
the she might have had the hots for you.
she was married. She still is.
It doesn't matter.
Well, shit. Don't gotta point it out like that.
Hey, today's day and age, anything goes.
2025.
And I'm not being sponsored, nor is Dylan by Bud Light, but we have the Bud Light next. Zero carbs, 80 calories, and 4% alcohol by volume. Pretty good
Yes.
beer, though. It's actually pretty good beer. I just wonder how the world they can get no carbs in here.
Right. As Doug says, thank you. Big love to Lucy too. Yes.
Yes.
As Ron Jeremy says, Dylan, there is an invitation to fix it. No, there's not. It's called "You Stop Making Fun of Me."
It's like, leave it alone, damn it, leave it alone.
Exactly.
And look at Mr. Intense said Simon has the best haircut. I would
That's
have
because
to
he's
agree with
bald.
that. I would have to agree with that. There's nothing to do. You just get up in the morning, you're there.
My father says it's called OMB, whatever the fuck OMB means.
Uh, I think Doug and Lucy eventually are going to get back together. My prediction. They're
That's
they're
my.
a good couple.
But
Just give
all
it
love
time.
to all love. As Dougie says, his head is so shiny. Oh, calm.
Uh,
But like I said, all love to Doug, all love to Lucy, and everything else like that.
yeah.
At the end of the day, the family to me and everything else, the family to Brian. Like I said, Doug, if you need to call anybody, you have me on Facebook, brother. You can always call me and everything. You
Right.
always text
Right.
me. Now Brian has Instagram. If you give him a follow,
Yep.
he'll. You can also call him on Instagram and things like that as well.
Yep. I only charge 5 cents a minute.
No, for Brian, he has to charge you a beer.
Yeah. Just one beer. That's it. Even if it's a paper beer, that's good. Oh, I'm easy enough to get along with.
Mister Intense, you shut your mouth. Comb and Bry cream,
Brill cream.
whatever
Gotta
the
have
liquid
Brill
is.
cream. That's what I told him before, Mr. Intense. I said, I need a little Brill cream for the hair.
Oh, like the color of your hair. Okay,
Well, no, it just it's like a hair tonic type thing where
right,
it's almost like pomade and
right.
put a little bit of stuff in there.
As my father says, the more hair he loses, the more head he gains. Yes, sir.
Well, that's it. As you get older, stress is a big factor in your hair. And the more stressed out you get in life, the more you're going to lose the hair.
Right. But like
And
my
it
father
thins
always
out
says, the
after a
more
while.
head you get.
And after a while, we all end up with this little chinny chin chin, and you
Even if
can't get rid of it.
even if you're a fat, overweight person like myself and my father, we're still gonna get that even if we lose the weight.
Yeah. And you're always going to, it's in your genetics, is what
Yeah.
happens. There's
As,
nothing you could do about that.
yeah.
Everybody's different. Not everybody's going to be thin as a rail.
Right. Well,
It's
Doug,
the way
with
it is.
that comment, we'll still love you. As my father yelled at me saying, "Hey." Yes, Doug. Yes. And brother, if you ever want to come on, feel free. I'll send over the link and everything. You can come on. We can joke, be ourselves, and you know how the rest is.
That's it.
Like the intro and outro video you sent me over says, we're yeeting all over the place.
Yep.
Which, Doug, by the way, after you sent me the song that's in the intro and outro, my father literally made that his ringtone.
I'm surprised Rumble Studios not seeing showing how many people are in YouTube chat.
Yeah. Well, no, because I don't know if the thing was switched on when I clicked go live.
Might
Nathan
have been.
says it's usually bold or gray, one or the other. Brunt, as you said, big shout out to everyone. Much love. And Dougie says, "Yeah, when I feel ready, of course. I had fun doing it, dude.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
you already know. Whenever we hopped on Simon's live stream, or whether you're in the comments and I'm doing this stream, you already know we're eating all over the place, no matter what.
I was gonna hop on with Simon last night, but I had no internet whatsoever. None to
Wait, what?
speak of.
Wait, so is he doing another 24-hour thing?
No, I was just gonna hop in the chat and have Simon send me the link because it was him
Oh,
and
okay.
Craig and Andy, and I figured I could take up some slack. But then my internet went out and it stayed out. It's like,
Right,
oh, okay. At least I had lights on in the apartment.
right. Well, no, that's the
But
thing. I don't know if I think another 24-hour stream was mentioned, but I don't know exactly when
yeah,
he's doing it. That's the only thing I told him. I said, Simon, whenever you do another 24-hour stream, let me know. I'll definitely hop on for sure. I'll definitely do something.
right, right, right.
And I'm pretty sure if Simon does another 24-hour stream, I'm pretty sure Doug
Right.
is gonna be there and everything, just like Craig, Andy, Gemma. All the people that were there the last time. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be there again.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
So, but I do know that's gonna be the biggest thing. Doing it for charity and things like that.
Well, see, I like doing that stuff because it's kind of cool. You get on there and just BS for a
Right.
while, but it's going for a good cause.
As Mr. Intent said, your dog broke the internet.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool mutt. He's over there sleeping now. I had him up the park. That's why my hair is kind of a mess.
Me and Brian know this. They're Mr. Intense, but another person whose dog broke the internet is Vapid Fagan.
Yep, Roger's a star.
On like a couple of Vapid Fagan shorts, that just the shorts of his dog. over 100, over like 100 to 200K views, even 500K
Yeah.
views just on shorts of the dog.
Yep.
The dog gets more. Let's just say Vapid Figgy's dog gets more love than he does.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And you know what? Dogs are like little children.
Yep.
When you think about it, they're your best friend. They don't go out to do you any harm whatsoever.
Right.
They don't argue with you when you feed them, and they always like what they eat.
Well, no. Here's the funny thing. The dogs do the same 3 to 4 things all over. Eat, sleep, shit, play, repeat.
Yeah. That's it.
That's,
Well, it's like last night. I had no internet, no
hi,
TV,
Cheryl.
no phone. So I was just throwing my dog's ball around the apartment and he was just chasing it. We did that
Right.
for an hour and a half on and off.
Oof.
And I was just drinking beer and we were just having a good time. I stepped outside on the balcony. It's raining to beat the band, so I had water just splashing against the window. And it's like, it's kind of crappy out there.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain over here yesterday, but then all of a sudden, when I went out for a walk yesterday, you know how when you're outside, you feel like the tiny little droplets like sporadically and everything,
Yeah, yeah,
and it feels like static is touching you.
yeah,
That's what it felt like when I went out for a walk, and then through the rest of my walk, I didn't even feel anything. And then when I came back close to the house, that's when I started feeling that same like staticky style rain, touch me.
yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? Ugh. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, want to do this test stream because I did just get a new light in, and I did get a green screen, which the green screen didn't work for shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, just send
so
it back.
so I figured we'd just do the test on the light to see how it is.
Yeah, I was thinking, dude, like I said before, get a phone book or a shoe box, put
Right.
your MacBook on top of that so you can raise it up a little bit and give you a little bit different height perspective. That would work.
Right.
So I might do the same thing on this one here till I get a laptop table. See if it'll work that way.
Yeah.
What the world?
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we will be ending this stream. We will see you this Friday for the show.
Sounds like a plan.
All right,
Everybody
ladies
have a
and
good
gentlemen.
day. Peace out and
Yes.
treat each other with respect.
Yes. And
All
don't be a
right.
dick. Also, always remember, 4 letters, one word. Yeet.